I'm not driving, so don't yell at me, but I'm feeling very inspired to get back into vlogging because of Miss Allie, Nicole, and Bailey, and Meg, and now Siri is doing like daily vlogs. I'm just feeling very inspired because I did it like once, really liked it, and then never did it again. So it's currently 1:30. I have a client at 2, but I have had clients all morning. Here is a facial that I was doing earlier. Then I had a brow client, and then I just had to run home to let out my dog, but also because I really needed to get a snack from here. I'm at the gas station right now, but I really needed to water my garden because it is kind of hot out, so just did that, and now I'm heading back to my store. All right, I am at my store now. I am just getting the water warmed up for the facial bowl and then setting everything up for the facial. This client is a regular of mine. She comes once a month to get a facial, so I'm excited to see her. She's my little buddy. I'm gonna try and maybe take a couple clips during her facial so you guys can kind of see what I do. Because a lot of you don't realize that I'm an esthetician. I'm not a cosmetologist, hairstylist, just because I hang out with all of my hairstylist friends. You guys think that I probably also do hair or that I'm a cosmetologist but just choose to do makeup? Your girl is an esthetician. This is what I'm doing most days, and then the weekends is when I'm doing my weddings where all the crazy happens. Okay, I am all set up for Miss Barbara's facial. I've got my little twinkle lights on, my spa music going. I'm setting up her little spot over here, which is where I will have their water. They do get like a lip balm that I give them from this brand called Mend that I'll show you in just a second. And then this little bathtub is where I have them put their jewelry if they're wearing any like necklaces or anything. I just tell them to put it in the bathtub, and then they take the water with them and their lip balm, which let me go grab one. Okay, I always pick them out by random, and the one that I grabbed today is the breathing method where you breathe in for 4 seconds, hold for 7 seconds, breathe out for 8 seconds for when you're having like anxiety or something. Also, my nails aren't dirty. I just did an eyebrow tint and I got the tint all over my hands. So, whoopsies. But this is the brand Mend, and this is their peppermint one. They have a bunch of different ones. I really like their spearmint eucalyptus one too, but I'm gonna pop next to here and I'll use that in her treatment, and then she gets to take that home with her.
And welcoming me as voiceover Kendra. This is Barbara. She is my regular client that comes in once a month for facials, and her biggest thing is she wants to feel relaxed, but she also wants her skin to feel nice, hydrated, and feeling glowy and youthful. So I have a wonderful treatment in mind. This is what we pretty much do every month. So I'm starting off by just dampening her skin, and now I'm going in with the Bonnie Skincare Cleansing Balm. I love this cleansing balm for just breaking down any oil on the skin, any makeup, any dirt, anything like that. Just a first cleanse, a nice cleansing balm, and I apply this all the way from the décolleté up to the forehead, and I give a really nice, warm, welcome massage in the beginning. I just think that it's a great way to start off the facial is with a nice amount of massage, and then I'm just removing that with my sponges. I don't do a ton of towels in my treatments, especially for clients like Barbara, where she tends to get very overheated. She actually sometimes will like barely have her legs covered. So in cases like hers, I just kind of stick to the sponges. For her second cleanse, I'm going in with the Bonnie Skincare Balancing Cleanser, and I'm really working this into her skin. Every step that I do, I really try to give like a good amount of massage along with it. I don't want it to ever just feel like I'm applying the product and taking it off, so I do try to give a good amount of massage, and then I'm removing that with my sponges. You might have noticed we're yapping a lot. Barbara comes in every month, and it's honestly a big gossip session about both of our lives and just literally everything. And it's honestly my favorite thing. Now I'm applying the Bonnie Skincare Enzyme Mask to her face. I'm not applying this to her chest because I just don't feel like we need to. I'm just applying this to her face, and then I'm working this product in to kind of start activating those enzymes with a little bit of the heat from my skin. So just giving it a nice little massage. And again, I like every step to feel like I'm massaging or like I'm having purpose with it, not that it's just getting applied. For her first massage, I'm going in with the Bonnie Skincare Ultra Balm, which is technically for the face, but I do like using it on like the décolleté and for massage and all of that just because it has a really good slip. I love the butters in this product and it does not stay feeling greasy once it's rubbed in and massaged in. It's honestly perfect. I don't feel like it needs to be wiped away, and everyone just always raves that it just feels so nice and hydrated all over from their face to their body. So I like working with that, and I'm just trying to take my time hitting any areas that I can feel are a little bit more tense for her and just trying to let her have a little bit of relaxation while we're yapping. I will say this is my favorite thing to have done to me, and I love doing it for other people, but I slip my hands under their back of their shoulders, and then I curl my fingers upwards to bring a little bit of like pressure under there, and oh my gosh, it feels so amazing. It just breaks up that tension so nicely. But yeah, I'm just working on my main goal, which is just to create good amount of blood flow, hit problem areas that I can feel tension, and hopefully relax those things. But I do about a 15-minute massage, and then I'm going to remove this enzyme mask that we were putting on the face earlier. This enzyme's pretty gentle. It can go on for about 10 to 20 minutes depending on a person's skin type. I usually stick around about that 15-minute mark. I feel like that's pretty good. And then I'm following that up with a secondary mask. This is their C collagen mask, and I really, really like this mask. It does tend to give a little bit of an exfoliated feel to the skin as well. Really helps to soften the skin and provide lots of moisture. So while that mask is sitting on, I'm going to go in for her secondary massage, which is something that I just started offering, which is a scalp massage. I would offer this for clients when I could really tell that they were having like really bad headaches or they were super stressed. I would literally on the fly ask if they would like a head massage, a scalp massage, and they would tell me yes. And now after just anytime I go get a full body massage, the scalp massage is my favorite. I think I'm going to start offering that as an option for the secondary massage instead of just offering the neck and shoulder, just to give a little bit of a diversity of options and to create a better overall experience for my clients because, I don't know, Barbara told me that this was amazing and that it felt just so good, and that's saying a lot because she just went and saw my friend Pam, who does some of the best massage I've ever had, so if she thought it was good, I'm honored. But I'm just removing any of the excess product with these sponges. For some reason I didn't hit record, but the mask was sitting on her neck for an additional about 5 minutes just to kind of give the product some time to absorb into that area before I took everything off. But I took it off with sponges, and now I'm going in with the Bonnie Skincare Herbal Tonic. This is just to prep her skin for the absorption of these next serums that I'm going to put on after I do a little bit of LED light treatment. I just want to make sure that the skin is nice and clean for this treatment so that there's nothing kind of getting in the way of the light. I did red light therapy for about 15 minutes. I'm taking that off. And as you can see, I kind of go ham with the eye coverage. I don't play with people going blind. Then I am tapping on some water onto her skin with those sponges just so that when I go in with the hyaluronic acid serum from Bonnie Skincare, it just has some water to grip onto to push into the skin so that we're getting the most amount of moisture possible. And this is me working that product into the skin. I really, really like this hyaluronic acid. It's very, very lightweight. It smells really good. It kind of has just like a nice earthy smell. But I'm just working that product all into the skin. Again, always massaging in product, never just applying. And I am bringing that product down onto the neck as well. Then I'm taking the Bonnie Skincare Fortifying Moisturizer and really working in a nice amount of facial massage. This is where I'm going to let my hands just kind of do whatever they want. Let me kind of work on bringing the good amount of blood flow to the skin that I want to see and just really working in this product since it has a nice amount of slip. And I am bringing that down onto the neck and chest as well, but this is where I'm really going to focus on the facial massage portion. I don't necessarily have a specific flow that I go in. I know what areas of the face that I want to start on first. I know what areas of the face I kind of want to end on, but I kind of just let my hands do the rest. letting myself feel where she has tension, which in her case, she has a lot of tension that she holds in between the center of her eyebrows. And then I do try to make sure that I'm giving a nice amount of sculpting to right under the cheekbones. One, because it feels amazing, but two, just to give them a little bit of a pop. So for her, I'm really focusing on that eyebrow tension, making sure to really take my time kind of pressing out that tension with my fingers and massaging right along the jawline just to move any lymph that might be stuck there and help to define that area too. Then I'm applying the Ultra Balm from her neck up onto her face to add some extra moisture to her skin because she does have pretty dehydrated skin, and this is just the absolute boost to hydrate and bring back the oils and lipids to her skin that she desperately needs. But of course, like every other step that I've mentioned, I am making sure to take my time when applying to really massage this product in. One, so that it's more effective, but two, because it just feels so dang good. I do that massage for about 15 minutes. I did cut it short, obviously, but then I go in and I follow up with the Bonnie Skincare Eye Cream, and I'm applying that under the eyes as well as just right on top of the eyelids as well. To top off her lips, I'm taking the brand new Mend lip balm, and by brand new, I mean it is a brand new tube for her, and I'm applying that to her lips. She also booked me for a brow wax and tint today, so I'm tinting the tails of her eyebrows with the Beautiful Brows and Lashes brow tint in the shade medium brown. After 3 minutes, I am taking that off. No clue where this clip went of me waxing her brows, but afterwards I styled them with some Anastasia Brow Freeze and then finished her facial with some SPF.
Just got done with Barbara's facial. Now I am gonna switch over the room. I've got just eyebrow clients and I need to make that be presentable again. Oh my gosh, I had something on my tooth. We're good now, but time to make that be presentable again and also to clean. That's the worst part of this job, is just the cleanup. It's so annoying. My room is all back to being clean, ready for my client that's going to be here in about 30 minutes, and I'm currently eating a fatty, which is my favorite type of meat stick. I usually like the original, but the pepperoni is pretty good too. And it doesn't bother me, which is awesome. I have my Alani sitting around here somewhere. I had a client bring me an Alani yesterday. She brought me two because she couldn't remember which flavor I liked, so she brought me two, so I'm having that one today. I just love my clients. They're so nice. All right, just got done with that client, and now I have one more, and then I'm out of here, and I think that she's just an eyebrow wax, so it'll be super quick. And then I am gonna get going because I am hungry. I've literally barely eaten today, as you've seen, so I need to get some food. Also, I took off my pimple patches because I was over them, but these are a lot more flat, which is awesome, and a lot of this is just scarring that's gonna lighten up because I had the worst breakout after going to Orlando. Like, my skin always freaks out when I fly. I think it's just the recycled air that we're all sharing. Not my favorite. Just finished my last client, so now I'm gonna turn everything off and cleaned up a little bit, and now I am heading out. I gotta run over to my mom's house and grab some stuff, then go home, see my dog, eat some food, and yeah. I don't really have any other plans for today, so I don't think I'm gonna vlog much more, but this was a good little ease back into it, and hopefully you guys liked watching me do that facial. I will try to do more content like that where I'm actually like filming with my clients because I think that it's fun to see. And yeah, thank you guys for joining, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.